Goals, cards, apparently, and some dodgy decisions. This Old Firm game had it all, but it is Celtic that advanced to the final, and they will play St Mirren in the Scottish League Cup. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. It's finished at Hampden. Celtic 3, Rangers 1. Yuki Evans almost got it right. He said it was going to be 3-1, albeit he went to the blue team from Glasgow. It turns out it was Celtic that got the victory over 10-man Rangers. Was it a deserved victory? We're going to talk about it over the next 20 minutes or so. Another thing that we could talk about, though, is player ratings. And we've set the Super Chat goal. So if that is met, then I will convince Big Stevie Cool somehow to talk even more about numbers and player ratings. But the only numbers that matter right now is Celtic 3, Rangers 1.
Yep, that is the one that matters, sadly. Celtic got 3, Rangers got 1. And you could argue that could have been a red card count, to be honest, couldn't it have, in this game? But,
lots of cards.
But it wasn't, so...
I mean, numerous cards, a shitload of cards. However, there was only one red card, and that is obviously going to be a big debating point. So, was Asgard rightfully sent off? Should there have been some other players that maybe should have joined them?
The fact is,
I think there's a case.
It's a big game that Rangers didn't win again. And I'd be lying. I mean, I predict this to win because I thought Danny Roll, 2 games in a row. He's on a roll, huh? All that banter.
First time in over a year, Celtic have beat Rangers, I believe.
Yes, I haven't beat them so far this year. But that's what Celtic do, right? We might beat them in these games where the league's wrapped up or the gap's like 15 points. But see when push comes to the shove and it really, really matters. Even in that season 23-24, Rodgers versus Clement, we clawed the gap back. Did we win any of the Old Firms? No. So see when they matter in the league or in the cups, we don't win them. That's the reality. And people are going to take a lot of they're going to take a lot from the second half and talk about the fight back. To me it doesn't. It's not good enough. We need it to win, right? Whoever won this game, I believe is going to go on and have a good season. Whoever lost is going to spiral, and I think it's going to be us. And that's not me saying Danny Roll's going to fail, but this was a massive platform to build on, and we refused to do it. You can praise the 10 men all you want. How about the 11 men? Why not play like that when it's 11v11? They shat it because they're bottlers.
I thought Rangers were pretty shit, to be honest, with 11 men on the pitch. But you talk about Rangers don't win important games. I would say the last meaningful Old Firm game that Rangers won was probably the Scottish Cup semi-final when Gio beat Ange.
Yeah,
back in 2022.
In terms of football, that is light years ago.
No, but I'd say that was the last one that meant anything.
Yeah. Yeah, in terms of ramifications.
Because
trophies, yes,
all the other ones that Rangers have won in the league, it's been when Rangers were so far behind that there was no realistic league challenge.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. So, it's pish. It's no good enough, man. Honestly, I do not see how any Rangers fan can be like, well, it's alright because decisions went against us and they tried hard. Should that not be the bare minimum? Well, I mean, I'm not talking about decisions going against us being the bare minimum, but the effort. Why is the effort in when it's 10v11? Where's that when it's 11v11? I can't sit here and accept that. Because see, once you accept that, then you just accept mediocrity. I mean, we've been second best for a while, but it's time to step up to task. And now we're third best. And we're third best in a 2-horse race. It's been a 1-horse race for ages. How's that happen? I mean, we've lost the 73-year-old Martin O'Neill.
Martin O'Neill's tucked Rangers away.
Aye, I know, he fucking has. And honestly,
Martin O'Neill's jumped in the Honda Civic and he's drove it over the speed limit.
Aye, and it's rolled over. Anyway, fucking let's get into the game.
Danny Roll's Rangers were stalled today.
But I'm not one of these people that's going to just blame it on the decisions. We're going to talk about the decisions, but you know what I mean? You look at this game, Shermity should make it 1-0 before any decision happens. And goals change games.
But yeah, no, Rangers pretty much did nothing with 11 men. Yeah, Shermity had that chance, but that was only really it. I think once Rangers went down to 10, they actually looked better, but you would still rather have 11 than 10 every day of the week. And we'll talk about those decisions when we get to them. But anyway,
well, let's get to the start of the game. So
nervy start for Rangers. I thought defensively looked all over the place.
The first thing I've wrote, did you get mince?
Like mince and tatties, did you get?
Aye.
Why not just why are you being kind about it? Why not just say did you get shite?
Because it was like 10 seconds into the game,
see, when
and I like to give my boys the benefit of the doubt, Clay.
Well, right? did you change the? Did he get the benefit of the doubt come 120 minutes? Or?
Actually, about the 30th minute, I said sub De Giga and Shermiti off, useless bastards.
All right, so you gave him 29 minutes then to try and fix things.
I think that's more than enough.
Well,
he missed an open net and they went 1-0 in that time, so I think I'm more than entitled there. Anyways, I mean. Tanitki blazed over, Tav had a free header, Asgard had a shot saved, Shermiti lost it, Diamonde then lost it, Maida then had a shot saved, should have done better. Then we get the own goal, right?
That Maida shot was strange.
Shite, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, he had more time and it looks like he panicked, he rushed it.
It's just a guy that's not really informed for me, but anyway, 1-0, Raskin gets it boot off his dome by Suter, I believe. Maida's offside. No, I said.
See, look, I thought Nygren had actually scored. Why was Nygren celebrating? It looked like he was the one that scored it, and you seen the replay come off Raskin.
Funny enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he put more emphasis into the celebration than anyone else. Regardless,
because he was the closest to it. I don't fucking know.
So he's claiming it.
I don't know what. It doesn't matter. Maybe he cares more about Celtic than Callum McGregor. I don't fucking know.
Anyway, it goes to VAR, and I thought this was level.
Yeah.
No,
we see horrific decisions this weekend, last season. I'm not biased.
What was the one we watched yesterday?
Hibs Livy. It's the same shit. I think they just
they make up lines. They make up lines.
Darryl,
or maybe they're snorting lines. I don't fucking know, but there's some the lines are dodgy.
Darryl, the guy that used to present it, said it's a guessing game, and I fucking agree. See these lines, right? You could have switched the red and blue, and they could have went. It's onside, and no one would be like, oh, no way.
Yeah, no, I don't get it. People see the lines, right, and they automatically assume, oh no, there's proof he was onside, or there's proof he was offside. Those lines ain't proof of shit. Those lines are drawn by an official. If you're drawing the lines wrong, then you're going to get the wrong decision.
Seen Hibs and Livy.
No, but do you understand?
Yes, I know, but
people think these lines are factual. These lines are basically just an official's opinion as to where he thought the last body part that can score a goal was on the pitch. These lines don't mean shit. These lines could have been drawn against anybody.
Yeah, but seeing the Livy Hibs game, they drew the line through the midsection of the fucking Livy guy. How do you do that?
See if that was Resident.
You score with your hip.
See if it was Resident Evil 1, the laser room.
Aye.
That fucking that defender would have had like half his body sliced off because they just drew the line straight through him.
No, they did. Anyway,
some of these lines are corrupt, man. It would remind you of the Trump Biden line, where overnight Biden's line just jumps up like 5 million votes. That wasn't dodgy at all. Nah, some of these lines are not right.
There was a bunch of mail-in ballots then against Dyson Maida here.
I think this should have stood. I think it was onside.
No, honestly, I think they just made it
was at least level. And you know what? Right? Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that the line that they drew was accurate, and let's say that this was like marginally offside. I don't want decisions like this to be offside. To me, this is level. I know people are going to say, well, you don't get level now, but I'm calling bullshit. See if it's level, or close to being level, or if it looks level to the naked eye, the attacking player, the attacking phase should get the benefit of the fucking doubt.
See when you look at an instance once and you can't tell and you think it's level. That to me that's level then. I think when you need to draw lines and you need to go over it for 2 minutes, the game's gone.
Yeah.
Because honestly, man, it's absolutely ridiculous. But they give it as offside. I mean, I'm not complaining because, of course, at this point it kept it 0-0. But I'm a fair guy. I'll talk about it. I mean, I think this decision went against Celtic. It's just honestly, I think they just make these up. It's a guessing game. That is what it is. Straight after it though, this ain't a guessing game. This is factual. Shermiti's fucking shite. Just misses it, bottles it, just balloons it into the advertising board. See Marifew, I compared him to a donkey. You know those ads, right?
Wait, was this not the one where it went into the back post and he just missed it altogether?
No. Fuck, I didn't even talk about that one. I'm talking about this, the one where it, the front post.
What about the one where Rouse? Is it Ralston or
I'll get to that
Sriracha?
in a minute, mate. That's fucking yesterday's news.
Yeah, but they
tomorrow's news.
No, but they know he's so shite. They don't even bother marking him.
No.
I think it's Sriracha. He looks at Schmidt at the back. And he's thinking, I ain't marking him. That's a waste of
No,
marking.
but I compared them to a donkey. Those donkey sanctuary adverts where some shitey village has fired all their fucking belongings onto this donkey and made it climb up this hill. That's what Schmidt is. One of those donkeys, man. He's brutal.
Where people donating 10 million to donkeys nowadays?
Fucking
That's what-
Kevin Tellwell's did 25 million.
Right, so he misses this. Then he gets it. Then I believe Celtic get the goal now to go 1-0.
Johnny
after
Kenny,
this.
again, I didn't even talk about this goal, Myra, if I glossed over it. 1-0, awful for Rangers. Raskin misses it, and then Butland, his hands are down by his side. See if you're sitting with your hands up, you can save this.
Decent header though, decent finish. I
No,
think.
it's a good finish for Johnny Kenny, but I think that's where we're at, man. Right? Celtic, with the likes of Johnny Kenny and Callum Osmond, who I thought looked good when he came on, are fucking putting Rangers to the sword.
Yeah, but you know what? Is Johnny Kenny really any worse than any actual?
Well, he scored 3 goals in 2 games. That's pretty good for him.
I'd actually make the case that if any actual was fit, I would go with Johnny Kenny.
Kenny has a shot saved. Raskin had a shot saved. Should have scored, by the way. And then we get the free kick. So ball to the back post, and Schmidt misses it.
Completely unmarked. But like I said, Celtic's defence knew he was shite.
But see, Kevin Tellwell, he'll defend this.
Oh, he got into position.
See in this league, see when you spend that money, see both these chances he's missed. One would be bad if he scored it, but see not scoring any of them. It's unacceptable. It is.
Could have got Claudio Braga for 200k. Could have got Lawrence Shanklin for free.
Yeah. You've just hit the nail on the head. Listen to those 2 signings for £250,000.
Less.
What was Braga?
200k.
Alright, well there you go. I was just firing 50k in for the sake of it. Anyway, Engels had a free kick, saved right. Taylor Asgard sent off. I'm just going to repeat what I said in my feed. For me, it's not a red card, but in today's day and age, when you get the ball and you leave this intent, well not intent, but you leave the studs in, you're going to get sent off. I wouldn't give it as a red. I can see why they did.
I agree. He wins the ball. It's a collision. Does he initiate the collision? I don't necessarily think so.
Now some people
It's 2 players coming together.
Some people are using the argument, oh well, Butland's momentum took him into Trusty's boot, which is bullshit by the way, but say that was the case, well didn't Ralston's momentum take him into Asgard? Couldn't you argue every single tackle is the momentum of the guy that gets tackled coming into the tackler?
Well, Butland's stationary and lying on the ground and not moving.
We'll get to that.
The only guy moving was Trusty, so if anyone's momentum took them into somebody, it was Trusty's momentum taking him into Butland. But for me, this is Asgard just going for the ball, getting the ball, and unfortunately he's followed through. It sucks, but I don't think this is a red card. I don't think.
No, I don't. But I can see why they've gave it. Because they would give it for far less. Put it that way. But I mean,
but this isn't even a foul or tackle or intent to. He's literally just. He's taking the ball in mid-air.
You know what the funny thing is?
It's not a tackle.
You know what the funny thing is? See if Ralston doesn't go down injured and Asgard goes down injured here, he gives that as a free kick to Rangers.
I mean, probably
that's where we're at. It's the play act.
I mean, either way, it was a sore one for Ralston, so hopefully he's all right. Blood.
He played a long time.
His shorts were ripped and he was bleeding and stuff like that. Here, it's a sore one. There's no doubt about it, but I just don't know if this is enough to be a red card. Asgard though went down pretending to be injured, which I think is shite. Just play acting, hate it. And then as soon as he realised he was in trouble, he just got up as if there was nothing wrong with him. That's because there was nothing wrong with him. Then he got sent off. So Dyson Maeda also came over pushing him, shoved him to the ground. Dyson Maeda was a wee bit getting a bit physical in this game.
Yeah, Dyson Maeda, one of many fouls in the first half. Should have been booked at some point, wasn't. We'll get back to that later. Right, Celtic free kick, Butland catches it, Trusty puts him in the dome. Is there enough velocity and ferocity here to send Trusty off?
I don't think it matters.
Exactly,
It's intent.
It's intent.
And you cannot. It's not like Trusty has not bothered his ass, right, to avoid contact. He's actually went out of his way to make contact.
Yeah.
That's the thing. People can say he followed through.
No, but Neil Lennon's like, well, Asgard should have pulled out. Asgard won the ball.
Yeah, if
So
anything, Trusty pulled in. Trusty went out of his way to make contact with Jack Butland. Trusty stuck his leg out last minute while Butland's got the ball in his hands, clutched to his chest, clutched to his stomach.
Yeah.
Asgard tried to win the ball, did win the ball, and unfortunately caught Ralston in the follow through.
No, but
Trusty's intention here was to leave one on Butland. I'm convinced.
Take the clubs out of it. Say someone's talking to you about football. Here, this guy gets sent off for winning the ball and connecting with the follow through afterwards, and this other guy got a yellow for kicking the goalie in the face after the goalie collected it. With intent, you'd be like, what?
Yeah, no, listen, there wasn't that much velocity. There wasn't the impact.
Trusty, as soon as he did it, went fuck. He was straight down, and he was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, no, like I said, obviously he didn't hit him with anywhere near the amount of force that Asgard hit Ralston with. But he's definitely intentionally done that. He's intentionally stuck his leg out to catch Butland. You can see it on the replay. There is no reason for him to stick his leg out the way he did, because the ball was already in possession of Butland.
Yeah.
He simply tried to leave one in on Butland, and I get it. It's not like he's full force punted him. It's not like he's ran up and booted him in the face, but he's purposely stuck his leg out and made contact with Butland's head. So I don't think it really matters in today's world for fucking football how much force there is. That's a red card, and the entire panel said it. The entire panel agreed. Stephen Davis, Neil Lennon, Charlie Mulgrew, who's the other guy? Is it Alan Hutton?
Alan Hutton was there.
I mean, all four of them thought that was a red card.
Well, put it this way, man. If you get sent off for a follow through after winning the ball on the leg, then you should get kicked off for just booting a guy. You sent off, sorry, for just kicking a guy in the face. I mean, he's kicked him in the honestly. And see, Butland, right? He didn't. It's not like he rolled about. It's not like he did that, right? But what would it have took? See if Jack Butland came out his face a crimson mask, looking like fucking Ric Flair after he took a bit of air to the forehead. Is that what it would have took here to have sent off Jack Butland? Would we have had to have seen blood? It shouldn't need to take blood. Like, this is clearly endangering an opponent, right? Well, what is the one place of your body you don't want to get? Well, I mean, you don't want to get kicked in the balls, but the point is getting kicked in the head's life-threatening. We know this for a fact. It's endangering your opponent.
One guy won the ball and accidentally followed through and collided with his opponent. The other guy intentionally left one on the goalkeeper's head.
You have to give, if you give one, you have to give the other.
I don't necessarily think so. I think one's worse than the other.
Yeah, no, but my point, if you're giving the more lenient one, you have to give the harsher one.
Yeah, well, it wasn't given. Celtic into half-time with a goal advantage and a man advantage. So
right, what about Tanicki? Elbows Raskin in the face right at the beginning of the second half, leans in with an elbow. Again.
No call, I didn't see it.
I did see it, so again, question marks have got to be asked here of Nick Walsh. I'll tell you that for free. Engels then shoots wide, decent opportunity. Maida kicks Dio in the chest. Right, is this a red? No. Is it a yellow? Yes, Nick Walsh booked him. Should Maida have been booked prior to this? Absolutely. Guy picked up about 6 fouls before this. He also pushed Tilo Asgard to the floor after the aftermath of the red card in the first half. So I think Dyson Maida is pretty lucky here not to be sent off. What I would say is, see if he was on a yellow, he might not make this, but I'm not convinced Nick Walsh fucking sends him off either.
Nah, maybe.
Well, what do you think? Do you think Maida at this point should have already been on a yellow? Because I think he should have been. And I'll admit, I think there should have been other players on a yellow.
He could have been on a yellow. He could have been. I don't think there was one particular foul that I'm looking at, thinking that was definitely a yellow.
Yes, but
it was a
Astor was on his way up
cumulative.
and he pushed him to the ground. Normally that happens, that's a yellow, and that's even forgetting about the other fouls he did.
Yeah, it was a series of fouls, I guess, that could have eventually led to a yellow.
Right, Rangers have a bunch of set pieces, by the way. Every single one of them is awful.
Yeah, every corner they had, it couldn't seem to be the first man.
We've buried Engels, but I feel like every time he whipped in a corner, apart from one that went out, you felt like fuck. They could do some damage. Tav whips them in, they're floaters, man. And just like a big pile of shite sitting at the bottom of the toilet bowl. I mean, they were just floating, rank rotten. Buckland makes a few saves, Nygren blazes over. James Forrest was really lively when he came on. I said in my review, this probably highlights the quality of the old firm when James Forrest is coming on at 34 and delivering big time is what it is. Right, let's talk about the Tavernier penalty then, shall we? So, Ralston, handball, Vigasma, thoughts on it?
I think it's rightful a penalty. Yeah, Ralston doesn't know much about it, and he is going down, but he's fallen to the ground. So there's no argument that it's a supporting arm because there's no arm supporting him. He's kind of just dolphin diving to the ground, so it doesn't even matter which arm it hits. There is no supporting arm at this point. It hits him on the elbow. I can sympathise with him because it's not intentional. He doesn't mean it, but at the same time, it's a shot on goal.
When your arm blocks a shot on goal, they always tend to get given.
I mean, look at the one Celtic got against Kelly,
which was going away from goal. So yeah,
that took a deflection, and it was close proximity.
No, you know.
This.
Look at Ralston's reaction, folks. He's planked out on the floor, looking at the grass because he's like, that's a penalty.
Right.
He's not doing that because he's hurt his elbow.
As for the second yellow, I mean, I don't know if the rules are saying he should be given a yellow, but I think. Well, so the rules say this is a yellow card.
Any handball offence is given as a yellow.
I think that would be harsh because he literally doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah, but that's I would agree. I think it is harsh, but the facts of the matter are this: when penalties are given for handball, they always give a yellow. Always. See if he's not booked.
Well, that's fair enough.
No, but see if Ralston's not booked.
He gets a yellow.
Do you think he's not giving him a yellow?
No, maybe he does, but I think it would be harsh to get sent off for this.
I agree.
Because
it's accidental, but
he doesn't know anything about it, and he's just fallen to the ground. It almost feels that I think giving a second yellow card for this is almost like double jeopardy. And I know I don't make the rules here, but I think it would be extremely harsh to give the penalty and then send him off for this.
Here, I'm not going to disagree with that, but every time a penalty gets given for handball, the guy gets sent off. Well, not sent off, sorry, he gets a yellow. So in this instance, he was on a yellow, he should have been sent off. If he was not booked, I'm willing to bet my life he would have got booked for that.
Possibly. Maybe.
And I'm not here to blame decisions on why we get beat today. Because why we get beat today was the start of the game and how we set up. Decisions go against us, and of course, if we are against 10 men, 10 on 10, it makes it easier for us. But we had to win, we didn't, and that's the reality. Decisions didn't help. I mean, we're just seeing that Shermity chance. Fucking,
I forgot about that one. Bogging.
What's he fucking doing? I feel like going to my bed. Anyway, right. That takes us into
no bed, guys. Super chat, and there'll be player ratings.
Right. Full time. So. Right, come out. Rangers just need to keep it simple.
Hold on. First of all, Tavernier scores the penalty.
Alright,
well, so fair play, decent penalty. Schmeichel gets the right way, but couldn't get the save. And then Hatate had a shot. I mean, Celtic did apply the pressure. Celtic had the opportunities. They put pressure on, and Hatate had a shot blasted over the bar from about the edge of the box, which was pretty much the last kick of the first half. That would have won it.
I agree, but moving on to the second half, because Jack Butland, who's had a good game at this point.
Moving on to second, I think you mean extra time.
The second bit of the game.
Right, okay, right.
Jack Butland, straight at him, lets it in. And like I said in my review, if a striker scores 4 goals and misses an open net, no one cares. See if a goalie has 4 great saves and then lets one in like this, 4 great saves don't matter.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, this is one of the easier saves that Jack Butland's had to make today,
It's straight at him.
and he
No,
has
see when you're watching the game, it looks like Cal McGregor stuck at top bins,
definitely.
and it looks like there's no complaints. It's like fuck. But then you see the replay, and it's like, well, this should be one each then.
And then when you see the way it goes in, you're almost assuming it's taking a deflection. You're almost giving Butland the benefit of the doubt, going, oh well, it must have took a nick off somebody, it must have changed in midair. But then you see the replay multiple times, and you just realise, no wait, this is a shot that Butland should be saving every day of the week.
No, he should be saving it. He has to save it. He doesn't save it, and you know what, man? I'm sympathetic towards Rangers at this point. See, when you put so much into the game, to concede this early at the start of extra time, it was always going to be a nightmare. Osmond had a header saved. I mean, Butland, how's he saved this? But he lets this goal in, I don't know. Gasma had a shot saved, had to score it, didn't. They make it 3-1. Horrific defending. Osmond right through the middle. Tierney finds him. I thought Callum Osmond was good. What about you?
No, he was.
So, I think this is the proof for me. So, Johnny Kenny and Callum Osmond have looked good and been given a chance by O'Neill, and Brendan Rodgers was pretending he was fucked.
No, I think they have looked both looked alright.
And I said in my review, you can compare Finlay Curtis to Callum Osmond. Callum Osmond's came on and looked good. Finlay Curtis, all he did was look good in games he came on. Doesn't get a game. It's all about giving these young guys a chance. That's what it is.
Yeah, and hopefully Yamada gets a chance soon. I don't think he's had an opportunity yet, really.
Yeah,
for one reason or another.
Absolutely.
Anyway, then Rangers had a chance to make it 2-2. Gisama finds his way through into the Celtic box. It's a decent save for Schmeichel, but you thought it was going wide anyway.
I think it was, yeah.
Gisama,
well, from the one replay I seen, it looked like it was going.
Gisama really should have scored this, and then we had a ball played in, and the ball just like kind of breaks into the box, and you've got Miofsky who was failing to pull the trigger. And then you had Schmeichel, who was failing to go for the ball. It was a really weird standoff where you're thinking, A, why isn't Miofsky just hitting this? And B, why isn't Schmeichel going to ground to try and pick up the ball? It was very strange. This 2-3 second.
You know what, I thought Miofsky, I think he was shite, and I think he's been shite. He needs to step up to task, man. Honestly, how we have been allowed to get rid of Igamani and Dessers and bring in who we've brought. I mean, honestly, I thought Miofsky on paper is a great sign.
Yeah. I thought he was slightly overrated at Aberdeen, but he looks like Shelley, his former self.
We'll put it. Say he didn't play Aberdeen and he just came in for Girona.
You'd think he's a dud.
Yeah.
At least because of what he did at Aberdeen, there's a chance he could come good. But nah, it's been really poor for him. And I think the problem for Rangers is the most likely guy they've got up front right now is Danilo, who I've never rated.
Caden McLeish says penalty was awful. Shot hit Ralston's body and Dallas couldn't hesitate.
Hits him in the elbow, mate. I mean, let's
let's
not twist the facts here.
Yeah.
I've already said I don't think it's a yellow card. I don't think he should be sent off. It's unfortunate. He doesn't know anything about it. But this is a shot on goal, and he's blocked it with his elbow. There's no close proximity. It's not hit anybody. So, I mean, come on.
Come on, man. Right, and then that's pretty much it.
It's funny people are claiming that Kilmarnock one's a clear penalty, yet say, no, this isn't.
Yeah.
Insane. Anyway.
I think the referees today were fucking shite. I thought 3AR, they're always shite.
Then it was Tierney with the assist for the winner. Plays into Odsonne. Odsonne puts in the back of the net. Rangers think at this time had a back four. Nobody got anything on it. So, so they get the win in the end. There was not a chance, but there was an instant late on where Celtic kicked the ball out after Trusty goes down, and one of the Rangers players throws it down towards the corner flag or towards the Celtic goal, and Gisama chases it and attempts to run onto it, and I guess tried to score with about 2-3 minutes to go. McGregor wasn't happy, Schmeichel wasn't happy, Celtic fans were booing. Was this poor sportsmanship, or is this a case of...
This is desperation, this is what this is. I mean, come on. No, well, hold on. If the Rangers players feel like most people will feel on the red card situation, then they'll probably think Trusty being down to 10v10 is a fair fucking game, isn't it?
Well, maybe that's how Gassama
I don't
felt.
know. Maybe we would have scored and Danny Rowe would have told Rangers to let Celtic go up
I
and score.
highly fucking doubt that.
Aye. No, me too, but yeah.
Michael Beale maybe like that, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, if you look at the stats, it was. I mean, in the end, I think did the better team win? I think they probably did.
No, of course, but I can't make a case that Rangers were better.
Although I do think Rangers did well at parts, considering they were down to 10. Celtic
I thought Rangers were better in the second half of the game.
Yeah.
But I think first half, obviously Celtic, and both extra times, obviously Celtic.
Celtic had, I mean, you say that, but Rangers had what? Rangers did have 2 good opportunities in that first half extra time.
They did, but
That Gassama shot should do better, and then Miovski should be striking that, and for some reason he doesn't bother. So Celtic had 51% possession to Rangers' 49. That's actually surprising, I think, when you consider how much the game was played with 10 men. I'm actually shocked that the possession was equal.
You know what, man? See how bad the Rangers were at the back, and the fact they were down to 10 men. I think it's really poor for Celtic that they didn't put the game to bed in the second half. I thought they sat office, and they put it this way: if that's an Ange team of 3-4 years ago, I'm afraid to know what that scoreline gets.
Yeah, could have been really bad. Anyway, Celtic had 22 shots to Rangers' 12, 10 on target to Rangers' 4, and they had 14 corners to the 5 from Rangers. So, Trusty was awarded man of the match. I think he's been pretty good. You know, he got left out of the game against Hearts.
Again, another decision Rodgers got wrong.
Since then, he's came in, he helped Celtic keep a clean sheet against Falkirk, and then he helped Celtic get into the final. So, I imagine it looks like he did have a concern towards the end, but could have just been cramped, not too sure. But I imagine that is Trusty now back in the Celtic starting 11, and it's his place to lose.
Yep. So, closing thoughts from the Jambo. You fearing any of these two teams?
In the league?
Aye.
Absolutely fucking not. Oh, Hearts, your bubbles. No, we just burst Dundee 4-0. As for this game,
Celtic wouldn't know how to do that.
I couldn't even beat Dundee, nor I beat them 4-0.
First me the day though, I'll say that.
As for this game, it's like, well, yeah, Celtic win in the end, but they got taken to extra time by 10-men Rangers. That to me tells you where Celtic are right now. Not a great team. Might be good enough to beat Rangers, but I feel like Celtic leading 25 minutes in, playing about almost 60 minutes with a man advantage. I feel like Celtic should have had this game over in the 90 minutes.
The fact is, a good Celtic team puts this Rangers team to bed. I mean, you could argue this. I mean, a good Rangers team who actually turned up for the first minute would put this Celtic team to bed. You can spin it whatever way you want, but if this is Celtic of last season before February, or like an Ange team against a Rangers team with 10 men, come on, man, 10 men changes the game, and Rangers for the most part that second half was a much better team. I'm not taking anything for that fucking shite.
As for the league, like you brought up, it's another game for Celtic, isn't it? So it's another fixture for them to play. Right. I'll take that. Celtic St Mirren.
I mean, I'd much rather be playing it, but yeah.
I think it's taking 14th of December. Should be a good cup final. We'll see what happens. But yeah, for now, Celtic beat Rangers by 3-1. Like I said, if the Super Chat goal is met, then we will do player ratings. And if not, then we'll just dive it straight into the fans react. Also going to be a few polls put up regarding the red card and the potential red card. So make sure you go and vote on them. Celtic beat Rangers. They're into the final. They'll play St Mirren. Rangers are now, I mean, people were saying, oh, Martin's put them out of this, put them out of that. Well, they're not looking good in Europe. They're now at the League Cup. Some people would argue they're already out of the league. Is there a case that all Rangers have this season is the Scottish Cup that they've not entered yet?
Probably.
There you go, guys.
It's definitely no Europe, and also if people want to spin that Trusty getting sent off wouldn't have changed things, he did get man of the match, didn't he?
Aye.
So that's a wee bit of thought there for you, huh?
Anyway, guys, till next time. Peace.